Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. And from the onset, I would like to thank the Honorable Pio Ndai for this very timely debate this afternoon, this evening. Madam Speaker, is the cost of living high? The answer is yes. Are we living through difficult times as a country? The answer is yes. But does the Kenya Kwanza administration have an agenda, have a solution? Let me demonstrate to you why my answer is yes. One of the ways to bring down the cost of items is through subsidies. There are two types of subsidies. You either subsidize production or subsidize consumption. For you to subsidize consumption, economic theories says particular parameters that has to be met. You must know who the producers are. You must have a clear system of how that production is going. And that does not exist, especially in our product for unga. And let me give an example. If you want to subsidize unga, do you pay the millers? Assuming if you pay the millers, how do you ascertain the amount of maize flour or unga in the mills, considering that these are private entities? Even if you would ascertain how many tons of maize flour exist in the millers, but with the millers, so that you pay them the subsidy to reduce the cost of that maize flour, there is a whole unga that is in transit at any particular time. There is a unga that is in distributor shops, in retailer shops, in wholesaler shops. And that is why, no matter how much you try to subsidize production, where there is no clear line and where government has no control, you will fail. And that is why that failed. That is why we went to subsidizing consumption, no, subsidizing production. Who are producers of unga? Maize farmers. We know them. We register them. Now we have given fertilizer at 3,000 shillings, 3,500 shillings, so that we can bring down the cost of the production. My farmers in Molo do not want to sell their maize anything less, because they planted their maize when the cost of fertilizer was 6,000 shillings. And that is a fact. So debate all you want. Our farmers in Rift Valley are not going to agree to sell their maize at any lower price because they planted when the cost of fertilizer was 6,000 shillings. That is a fact. Until we harvest this maize, we have to deal with that small challenge. But once we harvest this maize, we deal with the problem of the price of unga. Why was the cost of living, again, the cost of goods expensive? It is because we are a net importer. So most of the items we consume, we import from other countries. So when the exchange rate of the US dollars against Kenya shillings deteriorated, consequently it affected our cost of imports. That is a problem. But do you have a solution? The answer is yes. We looked at what is the biggest cost, where are we spending our dollars the most? And where we are spending most of our dollars is importation of oil products. Now we have an agreement with our largest supplier of oil imports in this country to be paying in Kenya shillings. And not just that, to stagger the payment within 6 months. And therefore, consequently, you will find that you will be able to bring down the cost of fuel down, and the cost of, and subsequently, but you must have noticed that you have also been able to stabilize the Kenya shilling. From around 135 shillings to around 120 shillings, it's going to go down to 115 shillings. When that happens, our cost of import will be less, and we'll be able to buy our products at less prices. You are telling us about taxes. The last finance bill is the one that was passed by this House, and it was passed by members of Parliament from across the political divide in the 12th Parliament. I have not brought any finance bill, and when I will do, you will see that we are reducing a lot of taxes, because you have realized that increase in taxes does not always lead to increase in how much we collect in terms of taxes. Honourable members, we have a plan. Relax. You failed. Let us fix this economy, and that I support. Thank you, my chairman. Thank you. Thank you. Kindly member.